Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of SSSVEDA. So, you are probably wondering why I'm talking to you from my pillow today. That is because the topic suggestion for day 3 was, what app do you check first thing in the morning? So, for a long time, the answer for me would be 90% of the time I check Facebook as soon as I get up. I check to see if I have any new comments on stuff that I've posted or any continued conversations that I want to check in on. I look to see what's popped up first thing in my news feed, including a couple of local pages that can give me a heads up if there's a major traffic disturbance that might affect my commute, or if there's like some kind of crazy weather going on outside that I need to brace myself for. So that's what I check most of the time. If when I turn my phone on, I see that I have an Instagram notification, often I'll be swayed to go over there first and check out what the comments or likes are on my photos. And since I've got it open anyway, I'll go ahead and scroll through my feed there. And that's a nice way to start the day too, to check out some nice pictures, especially people that are, doing yoga in the morning, things that I enjoy. So that's a nice way to start the day. However, lately I've been trying out a new to me app. I'm just going to turn on my phone here. This is my giant phone, by the way. This is the Samsung Mega. People mock me for it because it's a huge phone. I don't care. I love my Samsung Mega. I love my giant phone. This is not a product endorsement, by the way. I'm not being paid by Samsung to promote their product, but if they want to sponsor me, call me. I would love to be sponsored by Samsung. So this app is called Sleepbot. A couple people had mentioned online, and someone at work had told me about it as well, that she used it. It's not Sleepbot that they told me about. It was another app that I can't remember the name of that is for iPhone only. This was the suggested alternative for Android users. Sleepbot will track your sleep, which sounds obvious. But it doesn't just track the hours you sleep. You tell it when you're going to sleep. You tell it when you've gotten up. It tells you today you slept X number of hours. Here's your sleep debt. All interesting information, but not that exciting. But what Sleepbot has that's really cool is a couple of fun options like tracking. So you can record sound while you're asleep. So let's say you suspect that you snore, or that maybe you have sleep apnea and you're gagging and choking in your sleep, but you don't know for sure. You can do sound recording, and you can go back the next day, see where there were spikes in noise during your sleep, and you can press play on it and it will play back the sound at the time. I've only done it once. I don't snore unless I'm sick. I don't talk in my sleep very often. It's not that interesting for me to track it, and I don't know how much space it takes up on my phone, so I didn't want to keep doing that every night. But it could be useful for some people. What I use a lot is the motion tracker. So you set the motion tracker, you put it on your mattress beside you instead of on the table, and you go to sleep, and then the next day you'll see when you moved around a lot. The deeper your sleep, the less you're moving. The more you move, the lighter your sleep phase was. So it's good to go back. That way you can check to see not only how much sleep am I getting, but what quality of sleep am I getting. The more deep sleep you're getting, the better, right? The more rest. So that's kind of cool. What goes with that I really love is this thing called a smart alarm. So with the smart alarm, you set the motion tracker and you set your alarm for whatever time. So you want to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning, you set it for 9, but instead of it just automatically going off at 9 a.m., starting at 8:30, it'll look at your motion tracker, and if it notices that you're moving around a lot, it'll wake you up early, because supposedly, scientifically, if you're in a lighter phase of sleep, it's easier to wake up than if you're in a heavy, deep sleep. You might be more groggy. So if the phone recognizes that you're in a really deep sleep, it won't go off until 9 a.m. But if you're in a light phase anyway, it'll wake you up maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes early, which might be a bit of a bummer at first, but if you wake up in a better mood and feeling better, then that's a good thing. So I haven't used it enough to know whether that really works for me or not, so I'm only doing it on the weekends right now. If I notice that it really is making a difference in how I wake up, I'll start using it during the week when I'm going to work. But for now, during the week, I just set my normal alarm and I don't worry about it. So that is pretty much it. Facebook usually, Instagram sometimes, and on the weekends now, Sleepbot to see how my sleep is going. That's what I check first thing in the morning. What do you check? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what is your go-to app first thing in the morning when you roll over in bed. And I will catch you guys back here again tomorrow for day 4. Bye.